Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, D-Man YG. King of the channel right here, Dirty Q Sports, man. We're back with another episode of what? MLB The Show. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to play again till, like, tomorrow or whatever. Actually, I wasn't going to play again, till tomorrow, but I'm going to play today and take tomorrow off. So, you know what I'm saying? So I got some other shit to do. But today we got, you know what I'm saying, as you see, we here with Colorado. We're back home. Now, yesterday, I hit my 49th home run. I'm coming out there. They sat me down. Sunday I hit my 49th home run. They're coming out here for a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? They sat me down that Sunday so I could hit my 50th at home against Colorado. So let me fix some shit up right quick, and then oh shit. I ain't even fixed. Oh, shit. That's totally my fault, dog. God, I ain't even have everything set up.
Okay, buddy.
My bad, I'm setting everything up. My bad. I don't know who's up in here. I can't see your message right now. But anyway, I'm setting everything up. Like I said, I'm still setting shit up. Hold on. Damn. yo. What's up? What's up? Appreciate it. Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Cincinnati Reds stopped their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-3. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
These fools losing by 21. Oh, excuse me, 31. I think I'm going to put Tommy Lee in next. Yeah, I might put Tommy Lee in. Dang, we just played these fools. We got to play them again. Dodger Stadium. I'm gonna go with Tommy Lee. See what he can spank out of him. Okay, so I'm well refreshed. Okay. Damn, scorching over the last 10. I got 10 home runs in the last 10 games.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Tommy Lee is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Jonathan Daza. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now, that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Page moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Daza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I know it's early and we're in the first right here.
That's not the
But he's going to have to work
you
that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
This controller fucked up, bro. See how he just froze? I'm sitting up there trying to throw it. Like, he just froze. Like.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Yeah, what's up, Miss
the inning
Brady?
is over. 2 left for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Corey Woodson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing the bats early and get it going for the boys.
I mean, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? How's yours?
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
But how's yours?
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Anton Page. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Okay.
Batting third, the third baseman.
I woke up this morning, had someone tell me that my videos
Coming
weren't
to
good
the plate
enough.
now,
Like,
Christian Carter. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
I be tired of that shit. Motherfuckers want to tell your videos ain't doing good enough, or your videos
Here comes the
this
first
and that.
pitch.
Like, bro, get the fuck out my face,
Oh, and he
bro.
hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right
Try to tell
field.
me that my videos ain't good enough. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you to tell me something about my videos ain't good enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Get the fuck out of here talking about something. My videos don't equivalate to, well, my viewers and shit don't equivalate up to the, well, my videos don't equivalate up to the views I get this and that. Who the fuck is you trying to tell me about something, nigga? You only, you got what, 2,000 something subscribers? You only get 400, like,
Next will be the
300, 400 views. Who you talking?
Darnell Mason having a very
Here we go,
nice
I'm up at
year,
the plate.
currently second in the
Trying to get my 50.
batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base.
How am I second in the NL when I got whatever?
This guy's
Okay,
in the
now,
top
I ain't
5
even-
on base
like I said, video
percentage.
games are
He does a
different.
little bit of all of those things.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on.
He gonna throw a ball, what?
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but
What
he
you got to,
certainly
Brace?
looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
High in the air
gone?
and deep to
Is
left
that
center
50?
field.
Nope.
A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm
Check out
saying?
how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Fuck is that a
So
good
next
hit?
up will be Freddie Freeman.
He's
And
out.
right into the shift.
The fuck?
But a foul ball here,
Come on, man, don't play
0-1.
me.
And now pitch on the way.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
What's up with? So how's
There's
work?
a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. Second inning set to go. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Got him.
Page is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Enters play here at 279. 7 homers and 37 RBIs.
What was that? OPS or was OBS? I'm about to say that shit higher than motherfucker.
And this catches
that
the
shit
zone
high
as
as
well.
shit.
It's
700
0-2 now.
That's
what
a
was that?
pitch you'd like to
706.
have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
What? And the Grizzlies are spanking. I mean, the Thunder are spanking the
play
Grizzlies
hitting
by
down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
I heard, I ain't gonna say I heard, but I saw, because I heard is like basically like somebody telling you something. But I saw something where
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
It's either the
When the
NFL
pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater,
NBA,
you got to come off everything else and
college,
find a way
right?
to get that
But I
bat
think it's
in
the
zone.
NFL.
Line drive to center
They're
field.
about to stop.
Rockies, they trail things here 2-0.
They're about to stop seeding the NFL playoff division winners and all that shit by
Ready to go
division
for the
champions
last
and
half
shit.
of the inning. And next will be a speed
I
threat
forgot
in
what
the
sport
form
it
of
is, but they about
outfielder
to stop
Kenny
that. They're about to
Larson.
see everybody through by
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Daza is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Jalen Miller comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that was kind of a high ball.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive
bro.
high
How
in
is
the
all
air
this
and
shit
deep
even
to
good?
center field. Daza back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
This is why I'm quitting, bro, because I'm like, this shit worse than 2K, bro.
Will Smith. And as you take a look at the
Like, when
splits
you
here,
playing
he's
2K,
actually
you hit the
better
green
against
light, but you still
right-handed
missed the
pitching
shot.
this
You like,
season.
nigga, what? Or you like wide open and you missed it. Like, nigga, what? Nah, what I really hate is hitting the green, right?
Here's the first
With
pitch
a
to
wide
him.
open shot, you still miss. Like, nigga,
And he
what?
starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Hit hard to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, John Gray, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 55, John Gray.
First pitch on its way. So far this season, Gray is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Popped up. Miller has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up with the only team that 50 wins already in the month of in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last year.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
That nigga Zach Edey look lost, bro.
Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes.
Now he's
so
crashing that
up,
pitch.
2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He crushing that
zone, This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Woodson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Tommy Lee.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
What?
High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Tommy Lee, like, throw that to me.
Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man. John Gray, he ain't trying to sit down like he did last time.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
It's early as foul, but it's good as a ground.
Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show.
It's early as a pop fly foul ball, but it's
over the next 7 days. Settling in now, Corey Woodson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
See what I'm saying? Look at that.
Drive, and
That's not
everybody's
even
just going to sit back and watch that one
mostly
fly.
good. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt home run.
I wish somebody would come to me and talk about some life ain't fair, life ain't fair. When they can try playing a video game.
Here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
At the plate now, Anton Page, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Oh, they got a new Jurassic Park coming out. Oh yeah, I gotta see that shit called Jurassic World Rebirth. I got to see that shit. That should come out in
Good
July.
pitch there on 0-2, breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I think I'm the only man that would take himself to a date in the movies by
I'm
himself.
interested to see if he changes it up right here.
You want to know why?
Even at 2-2.
I ain't got to share my blunt,
And the
popcorn, or none of my dinner with nobody.
Got a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
In the theater. Loud as fuck. He got 8. I'm like, what? You laugh because he got 8 by a dinosaur? Yeah, that should be funny.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
But that's an out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Man, that nigga SGA bony as shit, bro.
His hacks again. Christian Carter. As
He
he'll look to
bony as
follow up
shit.
the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
See what I'm saying?
Hey,
Nothing's
listen,
getting
home run is a
lifted.
home run.
So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Stepping in now, Darnell Mason, as he looks at a fastball that's in there
What?
for strike one.
Strike
Flied out
one.
in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Strike. Whoa, where y'all looking at? What y'all looking at? That's a straight. That's a strike, even if it comes across right there. All right. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? That's just fucking... I'll take it. I'll take it. Whatever. I'll take it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Daza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea
He
to
went
hold off
around
on
it,
that swing. It's
man.
ball one.
See, that's why I like this. That's why I like that new baseball.
Oh, up around the
They
chin
challenging
there,
everything.
2-0.
Strikes.
You
outs,
want to talk about
went
being in the zone.
arounds,
This guy's been raking lately. It all
fly
starts
balls,
with his pitch
all
selection.
that.
Two great
Home
takes,
runs.
and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this pitch is lined softly down the line
Why
and
you
left.
scared to get hit by
But
the
this'll
ball,
be
man?
a
Just
foul
rub some
ball.
dirt on it and walk it off, fool.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Striding in, Brandon Nimmo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Infield shifted
all these
well to the
motherfucking
right.
gamers
Here's the
online,
first
but
pitch.
don't nobody want to buy no
This one's
motherfucking shit for
outside,
gaming.
quite a bit off the plate that time.
All these motherfuckers
Man, this guy
online
has
for
retired a
gaming.
whole slew right now. I think what he
That's
needs to do is just
screaming
stay focused
from the
and
camera
keep attacking and
on
game
their
plan like he
phones.
has up to this point,
I'm like, man,
because
I can't
everything
stream
he's
it 'cause
done
I
has
don't got
worked.
this, I don't got that.
In
But a
there,
nigga
and
trying
it's
to
even
sell
at
some
one.
shit.
Nimmo is
They don't
among
wanna
one of
buy
the
it.
elite
What the
hitters
fuck?
in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching.
why I hurry up and got
even
me some
more
stream-
impressively,
some,
he is, of
streaming
course,
software and all that
left-handed
other shit.
himself.
I got tired
Really
of
a rare talent.
streaming from
You
the
just
camera on
don't
my
grow
phone.
up facing many
Even I made a
left-handed
look good, but
pitchers
still, though.
until you get into minor league ball. So
People
for
walking
this guy
past
to
the
absolutely
beginning
hammer
of the
left
front
on
of my
left
phone,
situation
I'm like,
is a
bruh,
testament to
come
the
on,
hard work he's put in the cage.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. He takes
Got him.
strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
My Elgatos, they don't work for my computer and shit.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
See what I'm saying? I'm just lifting them up, and I didn't even need controller too. I'm just
And the
lifting goddamn
shift
joint
will
up
not amount to
halfway.
much here as this is
That
lifted
shit
in the
all
air out
over
to
top
right
of the
field.
zone. Out.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Pitch popped up. Arenado is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kenny Lofton.
So stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jalen Miller.
So striding in, Jalen Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing
Maybe I should
across here
start
this
lifting that
half.
arrow.
On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies' offense with Colorado's manager. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Jaron Jackson getting burnt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Jaron Jackson Jr. getting burnt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Corey Seager
Jalen,
is in to start
what's
things off
his
here
name?
as he looks at a called strike.
Green?
It's 0-1.
I think his last name Jalen Green, or Jalen Green might be the one to play with the Rockets, but oh boy, crushing it. Jalen Williams, that's his name. Jalen Williams. There you go. Jalen Williams crushing it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fouled away.
Man, all they got is Ja Morant, dog.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Told you, man, they letting the SGA kill him, man.
They'll try again, 1-2.
But see,
Swing and
it
a
don't
miss
matter
on
if
the
you try to
slider,
stop
and that's out
SGA, you
number
still
1.
got Chet Holmgren.
Good job of making him
Jalen
chase
Williams,
a pitch for the strikeout
who
there.
else?
Yeah, Matt,
Come
that's
on,
the
what are
advantage
you
of getting
gonna
ahead of
do
the
with
count.
these
You
guys?
can really force hitters to expand their zone
Yeah,
to
that's his
protect.
name,
And
Jalen
when they're
Williams.
in that
Jalen Green
mode,
played for the
getting him to
Rockets.
go after
I
a
be
pitch
getting
they
them two
can't do much
mixed
with
up.
becomes a lot easier.
Jalen Green is the light-skinned dude with the little pretty curly hair or whatever. Like he in Mexico. Like he need to be deported.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
I'm gonna say this. This shit looks like a play-in game, man.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it.
Hallelujah.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walker.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now.
Now
Feels
correct
like
me if
we're
I'm
seeing a
wrong,
lot of
right?
3 up, 3
But I
down
thought
innings.
Walters
No
was
doubt about that. Hey, I've enjoyed
WALTERS.
watching him go about
And
his
also a black
business,
person
but
name.
I'm also
I guess
interested to
not.
see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down 3-0.
They got these fools down by 50
Riding
points,
into
dog,
the box, Will Smith. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Grounded to short. And that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 30, Tommy Lee.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Tommy Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
They trying to.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That evens it up 1-1.
How does that shit start? 4 feet into the zone, but drops 5
3
feet
runs,
out of
4
the zone.
hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
There you go, Tommy
right
Lee.
Center.
Tommy Lee.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking
That should have been a
triple
home
all
run.
the way.
That's cool.
By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
At the plate, Corey Woodson. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1.
If I was a baseball coach, I would put some of my big arms, right, outfield, right? Because what I'm saying is, because I know the bigger arms, they're infield. You know what I'm saying? To get the infield throw.
The 1-0 home.
If I was a baseball coach, I would put some big arms in the outfield because you want to know
Man
why.
at third with 1 away.
You got some people that can get around all 3 bases before you throw that ball infield.
Well
you know what I'm
out
saying?
in front of the breaking ball there for
At
a
least somebody
strike.
that can get that shit
So
infield.
far in this game,
Like,
he's the only
Ellie
guy in the
Dela Cruz.
lineup that's gone down on
The
strikes.
fastest and
This is the
biggest
only
pitch
guy in the
ever.
lineup that struck out so far, and
in
now he
MLB
finds
history.
himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And it was last year. The fastest, the biggest, and the furthest pitch ever thrown from outfield to infield in the amount of seconds
Here's
ever.
the 1-2 delivery.
Come on. That was not late, bro. If it was late, why was it so slow?
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Anton Page. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting at third baseman, Christian Carter.
Digging in once again, Christian Carter. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's right. That's the ball.
Man, come on, bro.
Count 1-0.
Take the next one. Curveball
And
up
a
top.
strike to even the count. 1-1.
I wonder how you change that. You can't even change the defense? Wow. You can't even change how you shift the defense? Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back.
It's an Uber or Lyft. Told you.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. Colton Welker will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 79, Colton Welker.
Oh, that's how you change the defense. Ah. All right, so when I get off here, that's one thing I'm gonna look up, like how to do the defense.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
See what I'm saying? That lets you know right there that the computer is some bullshit. Cause like I've been hitting that spot all day when the meter
Now
in the same position when the meter stopped. See what I'm saying?
Swing,
Like
and
I
he rockets
said,
this one down the left field
computer
line.
be cheating.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
That's why there'll be a lot of home runs on sports show channels because the fences are shorter.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. No one out with a runner at second.
Watch.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Puts it where it want to put it.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a
puts it where it wants to put it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
See what I'm saying? The computer puts it where it wants to put it.
And there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right.
Computer puts it where it wants to put it,
can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Watch this. Told you.
And maybe a little frustrated
Told
on
you
the
I'm about to
mound
do
here
that
as the
same strike
fastball
again.
misses
Watch.
for ball 2 now. Fouled off.
Told you. Told you. The computer puts that shit where it wants to put it.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
I got 3-1.
Team's been struggling on
My
offense.
face was
Let your
just
D
looking like
work for
somebody
you right here.
breath had
Pound the
stopped for a
zone.
minute.
Hit hard to the right, but foul.
The way that pitch had looked, they called a ball for
1
that.
out and a runner on second base. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
My bad. Fuck y'all. Y'all can wait. I'm sending a text.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
I love my fans, but you motherfuckers don't wait.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I love my viewers, but you motherfuckers don't wait. I know today is Sunday. Well, matter of fact, that's why you motherfuckers are going to wait. Because today is Sunday and Easter. You're supposed to wait on Jesus. Not saying that I am Jesus.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Scott Ober enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Ready for another shot now, Darnell Mason.
The shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Okay, Dusty. Come on, Dusty. Time to get dirty. Can I hit my 50th home run, please? Oh, they got Scott Oberg in there.
And the pitch.
Good, that boy. 1-0.
I got 13 doubles. What the? Oh, that's because I've been smacking home runs.
And it's fouled away.
If that wasn't a great train robbery, though.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses.
Told
that
you,
strike
great
2.
train robbery.
Ooh, that was
Great
ugly.
train robbery.
If you're waving
Are you
at me.
serious?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out.
I don't care if I hit my 50th at home. You niggas ain't. It don't matter if you win or lose, man. You're still losing.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman, his career numbers against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
Bitch keeps sending me motherfucking
Ready with
shit.
the first pitch. Here it comes.
For goddamn, like,
Now a
weed
right-hander
menu,
has
bruh.
started
That's
to
one
get
thing I
loose
hate
in the
that people
Colorado
do. They sell
bullpen.
weed. They send you a weed menu, bro. I don't want that shit. Cause you wanna know why? The price that I got, it ain't on there. So fuck
1
you
out,
talking about.
nobody
Fuck
on.
out here.
A little
Saying if
quick
I'm
on
gonna
that
pay
swing,
some
and he finds
$25 for
himself
some weed,
behind
nigga, I'm gonna
0-2.
go to the dispensary, bro. This gonna be fried, nigga. Fuck. Keep paying $25 every time for some street weed, and you don't
Nothing
even
in
get
2
the
count,
right
and
amount
the
that
pitch.
you're supposed to get. And then that should
Now
be
a
some
fastball
bullshit for
here
real. You
that'll
gotta keep
wisely
smoking
lay off, and it's
to
1-2.
reach that peak. Ain't
Man,
no
the pitcher
crackhead
let the
shit.
guy
I'm
off
just
easy
saying,
right
like,
there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as
Like,
a
I'm just saying,
non-competitive
like,
pitch.
man, nigga, like, I know niggas who shit you get hit over and over and over and over and over and still be the same on high as you
1-2.
was the first time we hit that shit.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton.
All right, Lofton, red.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere.
And the Grizzlies are just playing with no heart, no physicality. I see why they be getting beat by more than 50 points.
Stepping in now, Jalen Miller. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 2 out with the man at first.
I'm just ready to get this game over with now. I'm like, man, y'all cheating.
Swing and the line drive, but a foul ball.
Late, and then she was right there.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, man?
Dustin May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 85, Dustin.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the
I was
count.
just warming up, coming in throwing high-ass balls, bro. That ain't warmed up. That ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? That's when I'm about to start warming these niggas up.
Here's the
man.
pitch.
When you put him in the 7th, I'm gonna start warming his ass up.
2-0
in the 5th.
now.
Every ball club has that
Instead of just
spark
warming
plug
them up
guy,
half a
and this is the
frame.
guy right here. He
Most
usually
people don't
ignites
even-
a lot of productive innings.
Don't even get 3 outs on 10 pitches in a half a frame. That what's up, Michelle? How you feeling? Yeah, me too. Just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Now the 2-1
Hanging like a
pitch.
dick with no jock strap. You feel me? Hey, bro, you stupid. My man said, yeah, I'm just hanging like a dick with no jock strap.
Swing
Like
and
a
a
titty
liner
with no
toward
bra.
the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there
Happy
in left
Easter.
center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Yeah, just
Good
chilling, man.
contact to start out the inning.
So,
Thought he
that's
might
all.
be on
Don't
base
mind
with
me.
some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long.
But that's
Just
yeah,
unlucky
like
that
I was
time.
saying, though, you know what I'm saying? Most pitchers don't even get
David
3
Dahl to the
outs
plate now. It was a fly out for him in
on
his
10
last
pitches
trip.
in a half a frame. Most pitchers don't even get 3 outs
First
on
delivery to
12
him on
pitches
the way.
in a half a frame. You know what I'm saying? Most
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that will let
right,
that
short,
pitch go by.
shriveled, and always to the left.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Why you say in my voice? Why you say I'm good? I'm blessed in your voice. Oh, in my voice, man. I'm alright, man. Just chill, we're just chilling.
Into the
You know what I'm
windup. Here
saying?
comes the 0-1.
Like a popsicle.
Oh, and a half swing there
Ooh.
on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
But yeah, like I was saying though, most people don't even get. I'm gonna say most pitchers don't even get 3 outs on 20 pitches in a half a frame. I remember one time I went 22 pitches in one frame
Stays
for 3
alive,
outs.
Still
I'm like,
0-2.
you
Hey,
guys see
that
the fuck it was
fastball
with.
caught too much of the plate
Jason
on an
Fields,
0-2
bro.
count.
Jason Fields, my pitcher, my relief pitcher. See what I'm
Can't
saying?
get him to chase. It's 1-2.
9 pitches, and that's only 1 out.
Bounce
Man, I
to
ain't
the
got no
right
choice but
into
to
the
say I'm
loaded
blessed,
up
even when I'm
infield.
not, dog. 'cause
Field
I
it
feel like,
cleanly,
man,
and that's the 2nd out.
if we don't say blessed, I feel like God counts that as a strike to us. Like, how are you not blessed? Don't you have everything I gave you?
Riding
everything
in once
that you
again.
need?
Corey
Yeah,
Seager.
but what about
He
the shit
flew
that I
out his
want?
first time
You know what I'm
around and then
saying?
was a strikeout
You don't want to
victim
sound
most
selfish.
recently.
You feel me? What about the, but hey, what about the shit that
Here
I
it
want?
comes.
I know I can have more, but you know what I'm saying? I just said, man, I'm blessed, bro.
Fouled away.
Even when I'm not. I know it's Easter and all that shit. I'm supposed to feel happy and
2
blessed,
out,
but
nobody on.
sometimes it comes to a point where all that shit go out the window, dog. Because you know you're supposed to have more. You know that you can have
That
more.
misses wide.
You know what I'm
1 ball
saying?
and 1 strike.
But like I said, I'm blessed. Chilling. You know what I'm saying?
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hanging like a single hair from a nutsack. You feel me? Just hanging.
The Rocky shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Yeah. What's that, dude? What's that, Matt? My bad. I just saw it. What's the favor? All right, well, I'm going to say this. What's the favor you need? I can't say, yeah, I'll do your favor
Fastball taken,
when the favor that you ask.
For a strike.
I can't get it done. You feel me? But what you need? What you need?
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run.
Why you put that face, Michelle?
A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 197 in his career. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Okay, I understand that what you're saying because you're coming from Matthew 6:33. The Bible says, and I'm not reading this, and I could pull up my camera right now for you guys to see this shit. You can see my face, 6:33. You know what I'm saying? Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out the mouth of God. But you got to also understand, he also said, ask and ye shall receive. So, and I apologize about getting riled up with you saying that, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people come to me and say, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, your needs and not your wants. That's cool. But how can you tell me it's all about my needs and not my wants when God also asked you in his book to ask for whatever you need, bruh? Or whatever you want, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because necessarily, bruh, everything that we ask for and we shall receive is not necessarily a need. It's a want, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And you might as well say, oh, you don't need a job. You just want a job. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm saying. If God provides you with all your needs, then why do we need a job? Why do we need money? Which is bullshit, nigga. Because we do need money. We do need a job. We do need a place of establishment to work at, bruh. To provide for our own selves. That's where the pastor and all the motherfuckers get you fucked up at, bruh. Don't ever in your motherfucking life say, and this is for everybody, even for myself, don't ever in your motherfucking life say, oh, God gives us all that we need. Yes, he does to a certain extent, because the reason I say to a certain extent, because he also tell you, ask and ye shall receive. And he's not talking about for what you need. He's also asking for what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing my word and obeying my word, then I will give you what you want. Go read Isaiah 61:3. Go read. You know what I'm saying? You can ask for ashes and I will give you beauty. You know what I'm saying? You can ask for sorrow, but I will give you joy. You know what I'm saying? Go read it. Trust and believe. I gotta use the bathroom now. Hold up. My bad, I'm back. But I just had to say that true shit, you know what I'm saying? I understand where y'all be coming from, but sometimes, bro, like, sometimes it's about, we look around and see what we need that we have. We see that it isn't enough. Because you want to know why? Because if it was enough, then why aren't we able to do the shit that we're trying to do?
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon.
I'm gonna let y'all figure that shit out. Because if it's, like I said, if it's enough, then why are we never able to do the shit that we're trying to do? That's just like saying, you got $5, and you ask somebody, hey, can you send me $5? I'm trying to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I got $5. I just need another $5. What you need another $5 for? You already got $5. How do you know That $5 isn't
So it
enough
may
to give
be
me
too
something to
little
eat
too
or where
late,
I'm
but
at or
they're
what I'm
on
trying
the
to get.
board
That's
here
because
in the
people
late
feel like,
going.
oh,
Get up and stretch.
just use what
It's
you
the
got. Nigga,
Dodgers
sometimes
5
what you
and the
got ain't
Rockies
enough,
1.
bruh. Let's face it, sometimes what you got ain't enough. Let
Last
me hear you
half of
talk
the
that same
seventh
shit.
here, and
When
next
your
to
rent
hit
is
is the
$1,200,
catcher,
but you
Will
only
Smith.
have $900, ask somebody for $300 and be like, man, yeah, I mean, you got $900, man, just give them that,
Just set. Here's the
man.
0-0
Sometimes
pitch.
that
Here's
shit
the
ain't
chopper
enough, bro.
for the
You can
shortstop.
get
He's
the
right
landlord that
there.
$900 and he still put
And
your
there's
ass out,
one
bro.
away.
True, yet when God say no or not yet, he's either protecting you or preparing you for what you are asking. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't go out here. That's why I don't go out here asking for what I don't want. I mean, for what I don't need. It's like everything that I do want is like shit that I need. If you get, all right, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Here now is the pitcher, number 85. He's newly entered into the ball
It
game,
ain't like
so this
I'm
will be his
asking
first trip to the plate
for
here
God.
in inning number 7.
Man, bless me with some money so I can go buy a gun.
Now here's the
God
pitch.
bless me with some money so I can go buy some pussy.
In
God bless me
there,
with
the
a gun
letters
so I can go buy some drugs.
One out,
God
nobody
bless me with
on.
a gun so I can go buy all types of weapons and bombs and explosives and shit to blow this motherfucking world up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for none of that.
Inside with it, 1-1.
But I am asking for God for a job and a means of providing for myself and take care of myself. Because why? I like baseball games. I like, Dustin May. Dustin May.
It's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
Like, what's good, Silo? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm asking God for a job and money and all that shit because I like baseball games. I like basketball games. I like, you know what I'm saying, football games. I like playing PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? I like playing Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I like being on my computer. I like having my internet. I like having my phone on. You know what I'm saying? I like having food in my refrigerator. I like having clothes on my back, shoes on my feet. You know what I'm saying? Hats on my head. You know what I'm saying? I want to build my music channel up, my streaming channel up. Now let me ask you a question. Out of all that shit that I said that I want to do, which is a want, name me one thing that I said that's detrimental to the health and the embetterment, you know what I'm saying, of me or the embodiment of my life. Name one thing. Just name one thing I said that I wanted that's gonna hinder me or pull me down. Name one thing. Like, I'll wait. Just name one thing. You know what I'm saying? Just name one thing that I said that I want. That's for the you know what I'm saying?
He's set. Here it comes.
For the detrimental of my soul or my life. You know what I'm saying? Name one thing. Oh, here's another thing. I want to be able to pay God his tithe and his dividends, bro.
Is offered
You know
and
what I'm
missed
saying?
for the first strike.
See, guys, he is human.
I'm sitting up here watching everybody
Occasionally,
give to
an
God
ugly
and
swing
all
right
that shit.
there.
I'm like, damn,
He's
I
having
would like to get a God
monster
sometimes
season,
because
so
all
I'm
the
gonna
shit
give
he
him a free
gave me. You know
pass.
what I'm saying? Like,
1-2
so
now
tell
as that
me
one's
one
fouled
thing that
off.
I've said that's wrong, bro. I'm not getting mad at you. You my
Bases
dog.
are
You know what I'm
empty,
saying? I
one
love you,
man
Matt. I love you, Michelle. I'm just coming from a real live place. And I'm just coming from a real disturbed place, a real destructive mindset, a real destructive mindset, a real destructive place.
Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to
I
being
didn't ask
aggressive.
God for women, drugs, none of that shit.
Tried to
Even
fool
though
him with the
even though
changeup,
a
but he
job
went
can
off
give
for
you
it at
money,
3-2.
you can go get women,
And obviously
drugs,
this guy's
guns,
a
and all
double
that
threat
shit.
up there.
Bruh,
He can run and
I'm
he
too
can
old for
yard
that shit,
too.
bruh.
You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a
I need
fastball
money to
either
take care of
because he can
myself,
take you out
to
of the
live
yard.
my life,
And
bro.
a wave and a miss on a ball that was
Who
way
do
out
you
of the
know
strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a
That-
guy that has good wheels
just saying
off
like this.
base, and that's just what they did right there. Big
Even
strikeout.
people who
keep
build
that
their
guy off the
houses
base
and all
path.
that shit in the middle of the woods have some type of income because you want to know why they got to go to the store to get those supplies, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like,
He's working on
you
a
still
1
gotta
for
have the
3
means
thus
to
far.
take care of yourself. And that goes back to Matthew 6:33. You know what I'm saying? Neither the birds of the air, the fish of the sea, you know what I'm saying,
one
care
pitch
about
on its
tomorrow,
way.
what they eat or where they go. You know what I'm saying? Because God will provide that. And the Bible says this. But man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God.
Fly ball out toward right field. On the run is Nimmo. He gets
I
there
feel
to
you.
make the catch, and that
But
ends
think
the
of it
inning.
like this. I live on 1,201, and that's
But
no
the
shit.
Dodgers add
But
on
bills are
courtesy of
paid,
this solo
food out of
home
my
run.
belly, and
We'll
learning,
march on to the 8th, and this is now a
learning to do
6-1 ball
YouTube
game.
life is good. Okay. I understand you that. But come from this side, Matt. You said that's not enough, right? That's no shit. Because you know what? You're right. But you say your bills are paid and your food is in your belly, right? And all that shit. Okay, that's cool, right? But you got your own shit, right? You're married. You got your own shit. You also have your wife to help you. You know what I'm saying? So you got what you wanted out of life when you were younger. Who the fuck doesn't want their own shit? Money, bills, and paid and all that shit. Okay, that's cool. But what I'm saying is, from my point of view, like, I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm gonna bring it from two sides. You're much older than me. Like, I'm a young nigga. Like, you're much older than me, and I'm a young nigga talking like this. You're much older than me. So, therefore, the values of your life or of your lifestyle, don't hate me when I say this, but I'm just being real. The values of your life and the values of your lifestyle isn't much. What I'm saying is, who the fuck can't live like an older person? All you got to do is just pay your bills and just stay the fuck in the house and watch TV all day until you fall asleep in the end of the night. Okay, that's cool, but that's not enough for me, bro. I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to go out and live my life. I'm still young where I can go out and live my life, bro. That's what I'm saying. You've lived yours. So, you know what I'm saying? Being an old man in your habitat, paying your bills, food, and all that shit, even though you only get a stipend, you know what I'm saying, for you to live off, that's good enough because it ain't like you go anywhere to do anything. But me, I go places. I do shit. I love other shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, the lifestyle that I'm living, it's not enough for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I have other shit that I want to do. I'm still young. I have no kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have no fucking kids at all, bro. So the only thing so what I'm saying is that's another plus. So everything that I have and everything that I do, it's all for me. It's not like I'm taking care of someone else. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm doing for anybody else, bro. I'm doing this shit for me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you did that shit for you. That's good enough for you. But what I'm doing right now, it has to be for me. So what I'm doing for me isn't good enough for me. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is I'm not at that place in life where I'm just like, fuck it. I just want to just do this. And then some days yes, but other days, man, sometimes I want to go have fun, bro. I see what life has to offer, boy. Because as younger than when I was, I've never experienced that shit because I was always in and out of prison, bro.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Tony Walters.
I'm not saying anything is wrong with the way you live your life, but I'm just saying, for me, I'm not trying to live my life like that, bro.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Like, I get what you're saying. You're
has it,
totally
and it's a
100,
quick out, number
1,000% right. But you got to think, you're much older than I. You know what I'm saying? So that shit for you, that shit
With
to
that,
work
we'll
for you.
give
For
you a
me,
look at our starter
nah,
comparison
not
for
at
the
all.
two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game.
Some people are complacent. Some people are complacent with just sitting up all day doing nothing. Not saying that you just sit up all day doing nothing, but I'm gonna just bring it from this. A lot of YouTubers and gamers and shit and streamers online. I see them niggas on the game from 7, 8 in the morning to about 11, 12 at night. And I'm like, nigga, what did you do with your day that was so fucking productive? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be productive with my life before I move into the sunset of my life and just like, man, fuck it. I done did everything. Now it's time to fall back and chill. That's what I'm saying. I can't just sit around and just do nothing all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do nothing because there's not that much gaming in the world. Not that much TV, movies, news, sports, and that shit in the world, bro. There's other things in life other than just cooped up in the fucking house playing a game all day, or cooped up in the fucking house watching TVs and movies and all day, or cooped up in the house watching the news, reading the paper all day and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? it's more out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, there's probably not much, like I said, there's not much that you want. There's a lot of shit that I want, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't just take what you say, accept it, and fall back, because I've been through the shit that I seen, the shit that I done. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not knocking you or no shit like that. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it like this. That's how you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Not me.
And
you know what I'm
they look
saying?
at a first pitch
That's all.
curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers, 13 RBIs.
But listen, though. You said when you was young, you was blessed with a good job, and boy, the money, you would go blow it. But listen, though. You were just living your fucking life. That's the same thing you did is the same thing I'm just trying to do. No matter how I do it on my side or how you do it on your side, you lived your life, so I'm just trying to do the same thing before I get to the old age where I can sit back and reflect on that shit. I'm like, yeah, I've lived my life. I've done this. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? No. Warm him up. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying you watch TV, but I'm just saying you got a lot of older people that just sits and watch TV and does nothing with themselves. Like my cousin, right? You know what I'm saying? She ain't had no, like, my cousin, right, is 50-something years old. She hasn't worked in more than, I want to say more than 10 years. It's about to be damn near 20 years. But she's 56 years old, right? She hasn't worked since she was 30. So yeah, it was like since she was like 40, 30 or 40 or something. So that's like 10. What I'm saying is she's still at that age where she can still get up off her ass and work. Like she sit there and she bitch and moan about her bills and all that shit, not having no money, this and that and this, right? And no one's paying her rent in her house. And she sit there and bitch and moan and complain about her bills, right? But she sit up there and watch TV all day and don't go nowhere, don't do nothing unless she has to go to court. You know what I'm saying? Like, she won't even get up and go to the grocery store herself. She'll send her son or her daughter and her husband and shit to go. You know what I'm saying? You won't even get up. That's what I'm saying. Some people get so fucking complacent with life and so comfortable at that shit, bro. Like, they will not go get up and go do nothing at all. I'm sorry. That ain't me. Because what I'm saying is, that same shit them people out there doing on that TV, hey, I want to do it too. Why can't I go do it? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. The shit you see on TV is not just for you to watch. You know what I'm saying? You know you can partake and participate in that shit too.
Here comes the 1-0.
And some people just complacent and stuck in their ways. I'm not like that.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And then that's another thing. I'm going to stop pausing. A lot of people say, well, you just got to have what you want and just be happy, this and that and this. Okay, but didn't you live your life when you were younger? Wasn't you able to live your life when you were younger? Yeah, I was. So how are you telling me that I'm not able to live my life? You know what I'm saying? You telling me, oh, I live mine, I'm good. You can't live yours. Just save your money and da-da-da-da-da. You can't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying a lot of people tell you that, well, this is all I need. This is all. Oh, but didn't you live your life when you was younger? Yes. Okay, so why can't I do mine? Because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I was going to make. Who said I would, though? You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, they say you have to live your life for you. The way everybody wants to live isn't always fucking you know what I'm saying, criminal. The fuck? Just like last night I was watching Love After Lockup. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this guy named Ray in Houston, Texas. He got out, this and that, but before he got out, he was talking to this girl. He was telling her my life was this and that and this, blase, whoop-de-whoop, and all this shit. She pulled up to her parents' house the day before to give them some shirts like Welcome Home Ray, some Welcome Home Ray shirts. And she was like, hold up. This house is a lot nicer than I expected, and his lifestyle is a lot different from what Ray told me. This nigga locked up for selling drugs and all that shit. That's because every black man thinks that every black man should come from the hood. Fuck no, bro. Get the fuck out of there with that crazy ass mind state, bro. So you telling me that you shouldn't have to live good because you're supposed to come from the hood because you're black? Get the fuck out of here. That's just like you telling me or someone else telling me, nah, you shouldn't live your life. Just save your money and be happy with the shit you got. But didn't you live your life? Yeah, I did. But look at the mistakes. But no one said that I was going to make the same mistakes. Don't compare me to you. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Just tell them, live your life. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. Do you? Never stop living it. The fuck? That's what I tell people.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow
age got a lot to do with it.
to get on
I hope
base
people don't want to be out dragging their ass, gallivanting everywhere. Motherfucker, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. This is what I'm saying. An old person would rather watch movies in the comfort of their own home than to go out and all that shit. But I'm like,
but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's
I can't be
where the
cooped
zone
up in
has
the
been.
house all the time. I'm sorry.
A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Daza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You said who would say that? I'm just saying, like, I've known a lot of people that have told me that. Don't worry about what's going on out here. You ain't missing nothing. I mean, I know I ain't missing nothing, but nigga, just because I ain't missing nothing don't mean I don't have the right to go do what the fuck I want to. What the hell?
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Okay, I understand that, but what I'm at, matter of fact, let me hear your answer for this. I understand that, right? But let me ask you a question. That's what I'm saying. Like, where the hell he come from? You said true, but our older folk can teach you things that can make it easier to live your young life and all that, and still have some in the hole when you get there. All right, listen. That's cool, but let me ask you this. What's the difference between an older person telling a young person something that they already know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what you're saying. This is what I'm saying. The older person is trying to teach me something I already know. So therefore, what I already know isn't. Hold on. How can I put this? An older person is trying to teach me something I already know. But what the older person think that I'm thinking is not what I'm thinking, because why? I already know what you done told me. So therefore, I know how to handle this situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of older people tell young people shit because they don't want them to make the same mistakes. But you got to think, some younger people ain't got the mindset to be out here making these same mistakes, because why? They saw how the fuck you failed. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, what's understood ain't got to be explained. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta tell me everything thinking I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? How would you ask me and you test my knowledge, before you try to test me on knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because when a young person try to sit there and tell an older person, oh, I already know this and I already know that, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, some young people tell them I already know this and I already know that. Well, if you already knew this and already knew that, then why didn't you do it? Because if you knew better, you'd do better. But a lot of young people tell you, oh, I already know this. Okay, so why you ain't do it already? Oh, I already did it. That's why I got that. Oh, see, I ain't know. See, that's why you need to sit back and shut the fuck up and fall back and learn yourself. Just because you're older doesn't give you the validation to tell young people, to always tell young people or try to always teach young people. You know what I'm saying? Some shit is not a teaching moment. Some shit is a reaching moment. Because why? Sometimes the teaching moment doesn't need to be, you know what I'm saying, it isn't necessary. You know what I'm saying? So what you're telling me right now is something I've already learned by what? Being out in the streets, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm saying. If I learned this at 16 by being in the streets, why you out here trying to tell me this shit at 26, 26, 36? Like, bro, I done already learned this shit. You're 10, 20, 15 years late. You know what I'm saying? So once you ask me what I know, instead of assuming that I don't know shit.
First pitch, here it comes.
See what I'm saying?
Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground.
Another thing I look at it like this. If you older people are telling me this, let me ask you a question. Why you ain't doing when you were young? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't doing when you were young? You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me some shit that you ain't do, or you can't do, or that you won't do.
He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. A lot of people sit there and tell you to do something that they can't do or that they won't do. How about some shit now for
that you
Colorado,
will do?
Nolan Arenado. He looked to bounce back after striking out.
If I was you, I wouldn't have did that. Okay, so what the fuck would you would have did? I don't know, but I wouldn't have did that. Right, so shut the fuck up. Not saying you, Matt. But I'm just saying that's how a lot of older people are. A lot of older people forget that you were young once too and learn shit without people telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
That's what I'm saying. Other people act like they wasn't young before and like they didn't learn shit on their own before. Like, you know what I'm saying?
From the stretch.
And then just listen to how some people talk. You can tell, oh, that's a smart young man, so I ain't got to tell him nothing. Not saying you, Matt, but I'm just saying a lot of older people act like.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now.
He dumb as a rock. He don't know shit. Why? Because that old school mentality you hanging on? But you got to think. In the old school.
Swing and the ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Motherfuckers only taught you.
Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
What your mother or your father know.
Lifted into center field.
I learned shit by being in prison, being homeless,
puts it away to
being in the streets. So what I'm saying is,
if you one in the inning for Colorado. Home half of the eighth.
So what I'm saying is, if you only learn from your mother and your father, you know what I'm saying? Which was,
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now. And it's the converted catcher, the hard throwing.
So if you learn from your mother, I'm gonna say like this: if you learn from your mother and father, which is validation, what makes you think that I ain't learned nothing from being homeless, being in prison, being in the streets, hanging around gangbangers and other niggas and shit? What makes you think I didn't learn nothing from that? What makes you assume that I ain't learned nothing from that shit? Why can't you assume like that? He might just know as much as I know. He made it this far. He's not dead. He's not locked up. He's still home. What the fuck makes you think I don't know just as much as you do? Older people need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't know anything, then why the fuck am I so mad that my life is like this? You see so many motherfuckers out there that's broke, homeless, don't got shit going for themselves, but they don't give a fuck about nothing, bro. What I do, I care. You know what I'm saying?
chance. Darnell Mason 0 for 3 to this point.
It's a saying, right?
This game so far.
If you learn about me,
We all kind of expect
I can
him
teach
to
you some
become
things,
2 or 3
right?
hits most of the time. That's not
So,
really
like
how
you said, you could
baseball
tell
works.
me some shit that'll make me shake my head, right? That'll have me learning about you. But my next question is, what makes you think that it ain't teach me nothing? You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by that
From the
is,
stretch.
a lot of people can read a
Action
book.
now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw
They can
has
tell you
stood
what the
up
book
to
is
throw
about.
out there.
People will read a book, learn what a book is about, but it can't. You can't tell me one thing you learned out that book. You see what I'm saying? So
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled down
tell
the
me some
line.
things and I can
Oh,
teach
a
you about me.
diving
You know what I'm saying?
stop. He's up with it, the
I can
throw.
tell you something.
So one away
What I
after
just
the
say?
phenomenal defensive effort.
I can tell you about me. What you get what I'm saying?
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning.
Damn. You see what I'm saying?
Here's the pitch.
But by you telling me
Low,
that, right?
1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball.
I'm
What are
learning.
your thoughts on this
Like,
offense,
yeah, I'm really
fellas?
over prison.
Well, Manny,
see
I
what I'm
don't know what
saying?
your thoughts are.
So what I'm saying is,
when
like,
weather starts to warm up and the ball starts
you
to
can
jump
tell
out
me
like
about
this,
you being in
it's
prison,
clear that
right?
the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah,
But
just
what
great
can you
approach.
teach
No
me
one really
if I've
chased
been there
today.
too?
Really
You see what I'm
stayed
saying?
staunch
What can you
on their
teach me
ability to get
if
that
I've been
pitcher
there
to come
too?
into the heart of the
That's what I'm
plate,
saying.
and they did damage with it.
And what I mean by that is, I can be in
Daza
prison,
is back,
you can be in
and he'll
prison.
get there to
You can
make
come
the
out of
play
prison,
for out
and I
number
can come out of
2.
prison. But what did I learn that'll keep me out of prison? If I keep going back and forth, then obviously I ain't learned shit.
Next for the
You know what I'm
Dodgers,
saying?
Kenny
But if you stay
Lofton.
out, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you've learned. So when I come back out, you could tell me and teach me something. You could tell me something, but don't mean it's teaching me to stay the fuck out of jail.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side
Happy
of the
Easter,
infield.
happy Easter.
McMahon
You know what I'm saying?
got it, and the side is retired.
Tell me
But the
about
Dodgers
you, and I
add
can
on,
teach you some
courtesy of
things.
this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's
Tell
the
you about
Dodgers
me, and I
7
can teach you
and
some
the
things.
Rockies 2.
You know what I'm saying? That means I can tell you about me, but also in the process, I can teach you some things about
Set to
not
start
just
the
about me,
ninth
but
in
about
this one, and ready to bat
but
next, the
about life,
Wyoming
telling you
native
some things. You
Brandon
know what I'm saying?
Nimmo.
That I teach you something. I can tell you about me, but also teach you some things. You know what I'm saying? Not just about me, but
First offering on its
about
way.
life.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing
Like
in
some
2 now.
people just
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
like some people will say some shit to you
Stone cold
because
take
out of
right there. That
out of
fastball
spite and hate because
very
they don't
well
fuck
could have
with you.
sent
You know what I'm saying? Not
him
to just to
back to
tell
the
you some
bench.
shit to teach you.
This is pulled into right. Lofton is there, and he has it for the out.
Prime example. You ain't gonna be satisfied till you get killed. What the fuck is that teaching me? What the fuck is that teaching me? I never understood what that statement meant. You ain't gonna be satisfied till you get killed. Okay, we all
Striding
gotta
in
die
for the
someday. So what the
Rockies,
fuck does
David
that
Dahl.
mean? The
He
fuck?
was a ground down victim
The
last
fuck is that
time
supposed to
up.
do to me? The fuck? Make me scared? Nah,
Here's the
we all
first
die
pitch to
someday.
him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Another thing, you ain't be satisfied till you locked up. Well,
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
if you help me the fuck out and give me the help that I
believe
need
they'll say he
in this
broke
for
the
shit that I'm
plane
trying to
as
do,
yes,
then
he
maybe I
did.
wouldn't be
It's
out here
ruled
doing
a
shit to get me
strike.
locked up. You see what I'm saying?
One
So
out,
many old
nobody
people
on.
trying to tell motherfuckers something, but ain't trying to help them to teach them. You see what I'm saying? Telling isn't always teaching. Telling is just a motherfucker that's just pressed to open their mouth.
Bounce
You know
it
what
to the
I'm
left
saying?
side.
You just tweak to open your motherfucking mouth
On the
to say
first
something. You
get
just
him
press to hear
scored
yourself talk.
5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Yep, life is a tool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to make it
Into
work
the
for you.
box now, Corey Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side.
Right, some people use
here in the
scissors
ninth.
as a cutting mechanism. Others use it as a stabbing mechanism. So, you know what I'm saying?
Something
Whichever
tells
works
me
for
that
you.
this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed.
Some people use a gun for protection. Some
High
people use a
fastball
gun to
is
go
in
out
there.
and just hurt people and rob people and take things from people. It's all how it works for you. But once you learn how that
Two out,
gun,
nobody
using
on.
that gun to take people, take shit from people, like lives and other shit, nigga. It's going to now, and then when you
This
lock up
one's
the rest of
down
your
to
life,
third.
then it's
He's
going
got
to
it.
teach you,
Throw
hence
on
the word
first is
teach you,
gonna be in time for
to
the
not use it for
final
wrong
out,
and
the
bad.
Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tommy Lee earns his 8th victory of the season. Dustin May takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers.
Wait, Jaylen Brown cut his hair.
No errors. They left
What?
For the Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits.
But this is what this is all I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's no shots against old people. It's no shots against nobody, bro. I'm just
14 minutes.
at a point in my life
Tonight's pay to
where I done learned, I ain't gonna say everything possible, but I done learned so much
The
shit.
Dodgers, thank you for
You know what I'm
attending
saying?
tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we
Alright, this is what I'm saying.
please drive
How can I
home safely.
alright, how can I not learn anything at a young age? How can I not learn anything at a young age to apply to my life to make me better? But I have it. I get whatever the fuck I want out of this shit. But once I get older and learn this shit and then start applying it to my life, and it feels like it's all for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I be truly feeling like I changed my life for no fucking reason, bruh. I feel like I should have just been like, fuck it. Maybe I'm better off locked up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm better off out here doing what the fuck I was doing. Because why? When you change your life around, when you do change, I ain't gonna say try because I didn't change my life around, but when you do change your life around, people just see you as who the fuck you always were in the past and in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So that makes them not want to help you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why the fuck am I even around? I should just either be dead or just locked up for the rest of my life type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm saying. Even though I know people can shit on you when you're dead or locked up, but what I'm saying is, it don't matter if I'm dead or locked up, I'm still not getting the help, or I'm not around no one to get the help that I so much needed when I was either here living or when I was here as a free man. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, you're a grown man, you're supposed to help yourself. Nah, that's not true, nigga, because you want to know why? Even the person that gave you your job, my nigga, had to say yes. You can't just walk up to him, put a gun in their face and be like, give me a job, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Someone had to tell you yes. Just like, won't you be the person to tell me, yes, I'll help you. Yes, I got you. Instead of just being instead of just putting limitations on how much you'll help me or how much you'll do for me. That means you really don't want to help me, bro. Help is, this is what I'm saying. Help is limitless. It's nonstop. It is. Why you think motherfucking mentally challenged people has AIDS or whatever? You can't just go to their house, feed them their medicine, and just roll the fuck out. Because why? Whatever happens after that, you know what I'm saying? That's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, or that's not on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not capable of helping themselves right now until they're better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in this world isn't capable of helping themselves until you help them get better, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fall, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers act like they ain't never failed. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people fail at. Not F-E-L-L, but F-A-I-L. Just because I F-E-L-L, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck you gonna look F-E-L-L? How the fuck you gonna look at me like you ain't never F-A-I-L-E-D? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers act like motherfuckers don't remember shit. Like, I remember, you know what I'm saying, when you needed help from people. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you needed help from someone. So, you know what I'm saying? Why when the motherfucking tables are turned, you don't want to do the same for me? Because you got a personal vendetta with me. That's what I'm saying. People ain't going to help you if they got a personal vendetta. Well, that's some shit you need to take up with you, not me. Just because you still a pussy and a bitch and a hoe, tripping like a little hoe and shit off of what happened in the past. The fuck? Did it kill you? Did it end your life? Did it stop you from moving forward with yours? Okay, so why you still mad over the shit? That's because they choose to be mad. A lot of people will be so mad over some shit for so long and don't even remember what they mad over. They'll bring up, this is what I'm saying, they'll bring up situations. I'm like, but those are situations, what are you mad at? That's what I'm saying, what are you mad about? And that's how because when you was okay, I understand, but what are you mad about? They can't tell you. Like me, prime example, you could be in a relationship with somebody for so long, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I understand, but what are you mad about? I'm mad because you did this, Okay, that's what I did. What are you mad about? Oh, what I'm mad about is that you're a person that won't change. You're a person that's manipulative. You know what I'm saying? That's not giving. You know what I'm saying? You just take that. See, those are things to be mad about. Not situations. This is what I'm saying. Your dog shit on your carpet. You gonna stay mad about that shit for 20 years? Your cat pissed on your couch. You gonna be mad about that shit for 20 years? Your child wrecked your car when he was 12. He's 32 now. You gonna be mad about this shit for 20 years? That's what I'm saying. People be mad at the situations because they have no reason to be mad at all, for real. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, people can't help but to see who you was before the situations, not the person that you are. They see the situations, you know what I'm saying? Or the person that you was, you know what I'm saying? They can see the person that you are nowadays. You're way better, you know what I'm saying? And you're way better than them, but that's why. Because they've seen that you've let the shit go. If you've moved, man, when you don't pay nobody some attention, bro, when you do not pay somebody some attention, bro, they get mad as shit at you, bro. You know what I'm saying? When they want the center of attention, when they want to be the center of attention because they're not getting any attention, not from you or anybody else, they get mad as shit. So whatever you do, it irks them and bothers them, so they need some attention from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pay your stupid ass no mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, you could live with somebody. You know what I'm saying? They ain't live with them like in over 20 years, but they still bitching about you wrecking their car 20 years ago type shit. This and that and this. And you can leave some shit in the motherfucker sink. Can you please come wash these dishes? Why you always got to leave dishes in the sink, bro? That's just a cup, a plate, and a spoon. Some shit you could pick up and just rinse off your fucking self. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They making a whole fucking Hiroshima bomb out of a little ass firecracker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be like, but this is how I am. Can you do it? Because I'm tired of you. Oh, yeah, my bad. I apologize. Damn. He didn't react. He responded, but he didn't react. Nah, nigga, I ain't motherfucking react to you, nigga, because you tripping over some shit that's meaningless. The fuck? Why should I react to someone over some shit that's meaningless? That's you wanna make a fuss and a fit, not me. I'm not like you. They not like us. 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 And when people see that, oh, he better than me now. He think he better than me now. He ain't got time to respond to me. Nigga, fuck no. Because that's what I'm saying. If I respond to you, then I'll be over here stewing in my own juices, mad as shit, making me angry. And when everybody call my phone, cussing them out, and I'm like, nah. So I just rather just say fuck it and just not deal with you and not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? This what I'm saying. I ain't got no problem with you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna argue with you, bro, for some shit that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? If I had kids and they left some shit like this, I'd be like, hey, you gonna wash this? Come on, dad. All right, whatever, I'll wash it. You know what I'm saying? See how I just let that shit roll off like water off a duck's back? Fuck that shit. I'll wash it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of catching a whole fucking attitude, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit never gets done. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? They catch attitudes over some shit like you never get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like this the like this the first time you ain't never, you know what I'm saying? But hold on, what happened? Oh, call-ups. I hate them. Like, why you gotta say something to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get the shit done type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people will motherfucker yell at you about something like you don't do something, like you don't get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Prime example. Motherfuckers will yell at you about not putting gas in the car. Motherfuckers will yell at you about not putting gas in the car like you've never put gas in the car. If you get what I'm saying, like, motherfuckers get mad at you for not putting gas in the car like you've never put gas in the car. So this is what I'm saying. If I put gas in the car more times than I didn't, why are you mad about this one time I didn't? If I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen up every night, you know what I'm saying, stove and everything, why are you mad about when this one time I don't do it? About this one time I don't do it. Oh, because it's not I didn't do it. It's I didn't do it when you want me to do it or when you feel like you want me to do it. Nah. Don't go like that. Me grown ass man. Me move on me own time. You know what I'm saying? Don't bitch and moan like the shit doesn't get done at all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers bitch and moan like the shit don't get done at all, bro. Like, you can't, like, that. Like I said, that's a person with a personal vendetta against you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking personal hate against you. You know what I'm saying? Then the only thing I have for that person is, well, stay the fuck out of my life then. Not me stay out. This is what I'm saying. Not me stay out your life. You stay out of mine. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad if I don't call you, don't text you, this and that and this, blase, blase. Or when people call you, hey, you heard from such and such? Nah, I don't care. I don't care about hearing from him. He don't call me. Why you mad? Cause the motherfucker don't call you. When the motherfucker was around you, you act like you ain't whatever around you. Now you bitching him on and you pissed guy. I don't care. He don't call me. Well, chill. Sounds like someone's a little hot. Sounds like someone's a little edgy. Cause you don't get a call. Well, you shouldn't have pushed that person away like you did. And when you be honest about shit like this, motherfuckers get in their feelings. But it's the God honest truth, bro. God honest truth. Don't ask me why I ain't cooked dinner. And then when I tell you why I ain't cooked dinner, you get mad at the answer. Don't ask me a question of why I didn't do something. And then when I give you a full-fledged answer and it's feasible enough, you know what I'm saying, and concrete enough, you get mad at the answer. That's what I'm saying. Don't ask me something and when I don't tell you what you want to hear, you know what I'm saying, you get upset and pissed. Motherfucker, I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't got to tell you what the fuck you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what the fuck it is. The fuck you mean? Like, straight up. No, I'm not talking. No. I'm not talking about you, Matt. I'm just saying people in general, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I deal with people in my life on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying, who act like I'm still the same old Darnell, you know what I'm saying? And can't look past the shit that happens in the future when, I'm going to tell you like this, everyone has a past. I don't give a fuck what you say. Everyone has a past. And the reason you can say everyone doesn't have a past, because why? Some people are better at hiding their past than others. Everyone has a past. So why you getting mad at me for some shit you know what I'm saying, I done 14, 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never done nothing. Oh, because you ain't never done this? It doesn't matter if you've never done this, but you've still done something like you wasn't young before. But, hey, those are people that I pay no attention. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna try to... Whatever. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all, man. That's all I'm saying. Don't be that way to me, but I'm not this way towards you. You know what I'm saying? Because once I start acting back like the way I was before, then you're going to be back in your feelings. And I'm going to say, why you mad now? When few years ago, I wasn't doing the shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you give people what they ask for, they get mad at you. I'm just giving you what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, oh, that bitch don't want me, and I want to fight her so bad. Fuck that bitch. And then you go around there and you fight the girl and you get your ass whooped. Now you're mad. You went around there looking for an ass whooping. Before you went around there, you wanted to fight. You were looking for an ass whooping. So when you go around there and you get what you deserve or get what you looking for, now you're mad. Get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you. If you go around the corner and get shot in the ass because you knew they were around the corner shooting, don't get mad at the nigga that shot you in the ass. Be mad at yourself for taking yourself around the corner to get shot in the ass, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real though. Like, Matt, this shit be real. You laughing like this shit be real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of nigga like I'm gonna give you what you asking for, and I'm gonna give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna give you what you asking for, and I'm gonna give you what you want. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. Like, you asking for negativity, you know what I'm saying? You expecting negativity, then I'm gonna get that shit back after being trying to be positive for so long. Because I want you to speak out on it. See, I knew you ain't changed, and I'm gonna knock your ass out. Well, I did change. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like how you treat me. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a motherfucker didn't change or being the same way or a motherfucker defending himself for how a motherfucker treats you. Don't treat me like I'm the old way when I'm the new way, and then when I knock your ass out like I'm the old way, you get mad at me because you talking about I'm the old way. Nah, I try to give you a chance. I tried to spare your life. I tried to spare your feelings, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to spare mine, so why the fuck should I give a fuck about sparing yours? But man, this is your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. Life and love lessons, man. Take it every day. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. Peace and love. Can't forget that. I'm gone, dog.